We know the success, the failures.
If everyone's doing it, right, but the Patriots are the
What I
ones...
said to you, I told you the truth.
We know the drive and the motivation behind all of this.
He loved everything that his dad did. Anything that Steve did, he wanted to do.
He studied everything I did, and he did just the opposite.
But where exactly did this story begin?
You know, I was just trying to establish my coaching career, be a good coach, win some games. And, man, we won a lot of them here. So this is a great organization.
Ivan Belichick is leaving. He's leaving his country and his newlywed wife, Mary. There's reason for this separation. The plan is for Ivan to leave his native land of Croatia and head west by ship to Pennsylvania. Once there, the goal is to find work, save the money, and return home to his wife. By doing this, the Belichicks will be able to do the one thing they want the most: start a family. There's one problem, though. There is no way for Ivan to communicate with Mary back home and relay his progress in America. He never learned to read or write in Croatian, and he does not speak English. Months go by, and still no word from Ivan. So, Mary sets off for Pennsylvania with her brother to search for Ivan. She too is illiterate and does not speak English. When arriving in America, they look for other Croatians, asking them if they've seen a man by Ivan's description. They go from eastern Pennsylvania to Pittsburgh and every town in between, searching, asking, wondering, where is Ivan? Pittsburgh Steel is the answer, and the town of Monessen is where Mary would find Ivan getting off from work one day. The Belichicks were reunited.
My dad's name was Stephen Nicholas Belichick, born in Pennsylvania, and family moved to Struthers, Ohio, where he grew up. He was the youngest of 5. The oldest was his sister, Annie, and then 3 brothers, Frank, Joe, John, and then my dad, Steve. So my dad was born in 1919 and lived at various locations in Struthers as they were struggling to make ends meet. When he was a teenager, the Great Depression hit, and that was a very tough time for his family. His dad lost his job, and 2 of his brothers had to basically drop out of school and go to work.
Struthers basketball coach was in the middle of getting his master's degree at Columbia University. He would cross paths with Bill Edwards, the head football coach at Western Reserve. Bill Edwards had a problem with recruiting athletes to his program. He was losing out to Ohio State and the other Big Ten schools. Francis mentioned Steve to Edwards. "Hey, I know a kid back at Struthers that comes from a good family, a hell of an athlete, and an even better student." That's all Edwards needed to hear. He headed to the Belichick home with
Scholarship from my godfather, Bill Edwards, at Western Reserve University, where he went and worked his way through college, lived in a closet in the upstairs of the gymnasium, worked odd jobs to pay his way through school, and played at Western Reserve for 4 years, which was good football. They were a Sun Bowl team. We're a top 20 team at that point. He looked for, some jobs after college, and his college coach, Bill Edwards, had taken the head coaching position with the Detroit Lions. He offered my dad a job as the equipment manager. So my dad went up there and was the equipment manager for the Lions. The offense that Coach Edwards used, my dad was the fullback in that offense at Western Reserve. Anyway, as the year went along and they didn't have a very good year, about halfway through the season, Coach Edwards kind of said to his staff, Steve can run this offense better than what we got running it. So they brought him out of the equipment room and put him on the field. So he played basically the second half of the 1941 season for the Lions. He returned 1 punt in his career against the New York Giants, 67 yards, 67-yard average, highest in NFL history on that one return.